Hey now, back. It's been a while since we did Josh Gibson last. Since that time, I was in Europe for a while. So now that I'm back, we can go back to our baseball autographs. We are at Warren Giles, former National League commissioner. Probably most famous for he was the commissioner when Jackie Robinson was integrated. Prior to that, he was the general manager of the Cincinnati Reds back in 1940 when they won the World Series. Not a tough autograph at all. Got inducted to the Hall of Fame in 1972. He also passed away in 1972 prior to the induction. So if you see a signed postcard, government postcard, not government, Hall of Fame postcard, obvious fake, but not a tough autograph at all. We'll get into it in a minute. You're going to look to spend probably under $100 if you're patient for a signed letter because he signed so much. You're going to spend thousands for a baseball. Again, they're very rare. I couldn't find any nice examples, but the two I did find were both on the side panel. I've never seen a sweet spot ball of his. So if you're in the market for it, really just look for a side panel. We'll talk about it shortly. In addition to that, he has some being the National League commissioner. They put him in a couple of Topps cards. I forgot what years they were, but they had the National League commissioner, the American League commissioners. Those are fairly valuable. I mean, they can get into the four figures because people weren't really collecting them back then, but now we had the second compilers here that really want them. So just, again, if I were to buy one personally, I'd make sure it's authenticated. The TPAs are really good. So without any further ado, let's get into the autograph analysis of Warren Giles. I know, really exciting. So hold on here. Again, the PSA database. So what you're looking for, and again, not every autograph is uniform, but if I were buying an autograph for Warren Giles, I'm looking for this W here. It almost looks like a 2, as you can see right here. So you see that racing 2. Then you're looking for a break. And then, if I'm buying it, I'm looking for one single stroke all the way through. Usually that C is, I can't tell if this is an N or this is a C or not. Again, but I'm not looking for loops, as you can see right here. I mean, even here, you don't want to see a pronounced loop. You're looking for ups and downs at like a 45-degree angle. Again, with the Y slashing to the right, like a lot of slashes, as you can see right here. Again, he's signing pretty much on a uniform plane, except for the C that dips down. So that's what most letters will look like. Again, you can see right here the Warren. You can see that 2 with the break. And again, this is a signed contract for Ed Kranepool. We know it's good, but again, you're looking for, again, there's that looks like N to a C right here. It's sliding. But again, it's all racing. It's not very loopy at all, except for the A and Warren. And so again, and it's all one stroke after that break, after the W. Again, same thing right here. Here, this is a more clear C. But again, there's a more pronounced loop here. But again, it's I don't know when he signed this. I think it's good. I'm not saying it's not good. But again, and we're going to get to this in a second. Ron calls out a secretarial autograph. And to be honest, I never saw one until I started researching one today, and I may have found one. We're going to get to that in a moment. Oops. So let's get back here. We're back to Warren. This one is kind of weird to me, this picture. I don't want to say it's fake, but if I were buying it, I wouldn't buy this one. As Ron talked about, he did have a secretary. In this one right here, you could see right here, this photo. I mean, I'm personally not a fan. The reason why this sort of is not on a loop, it's all over the place. I don't like the fact that there's a break between the N and the C. The C is very well pronounced. And if you looked at everything else, it wasn't. So if someone offered me this autograph, personally, I wouldn't buy it. Again, this is what we talked about right here, side panel ball. Again, this one is better. You can see it's very up and down. It's a little more pronounced. I'm not a huge fan of this just because I don't like the angle it's on. But again, I'm used to seeing more 45-degree angles of him. But again, it's very rare on a signed baseball, and it's personalized. So I don't want to say it's fake as much as to say is like I would not buy this baseball if it were offered to me. Granted, I'm not a signed collector. Again, this is a nice government postcard. It's beautiful. But again, it's early government postcard. You can see the 2 almost break, and then it's all one single stroke all the way through with a nice 45-degree angle and a nice C in right there. So again, we're getting towards the end. Hopefully you're figuring it out here. The Giles, this is the one we started. The E and the S kind of like merged together. It almost looks like a Y to me. And that's what I'm looking for. And again, going on to my letter, This is exactly what I want to see. I know it's tough. You have to zoom in and it's not zoomed in. But again, this is the one single stroke looks like a 2 and it's all one letter right here. So going on to eBay, there is this one right here, and I want to focus on it right here. I am not a huge fan of this. I don't want to say it's fake. I don't know. It's not authenticated by any third party. And again, the other things right here is the fact that, again, Ron talks about that he used the secretary. Do I know that for sure? No. I mean, it could be the fact because it says WGC and slash. So usually when you see this right here, this is the person that signed it on behalf of sometimes. The other time, this is where it's going to. It's the slash. But again, the other weird thing here is that break right here. And the G is really high up, which is a little bit odd to me. So, and the fact that it's not certified by a TPA would kind of bother me. So, yeah. I mean, I want to see something real quickly with mine right here. Yeah, so even right here to AKM. So, I don't know this AKM here, what it is. I don't know if secretarially signed. I mean, I don't know for sure. Maybe mine is. I mean, but by golly, it's really similar to other ones. So, this one, again, is a little more odd that there's that break right there. But, who knows? Maybe I have a fake. Who knows? It just occurred to me as I watched this video. Do I have a fake in my collection? Not like purposely faked. I don't know. I don't know so much about these letters here, but man, mine feels good and it looks good and it feels right. So, but like as Ron said, there's a lot of fakes on the letters. Mine has a PSA sticker right on it. Did PSA get it wrong? I don't think so. But can I say 100% for sure? No, I wasn't there when he signed it. But so just be on the lookout. I mean, Ron could be wrong. I know he's been wrong before. He may be wrong again. He's not the end all be all. I shouldn't be saying enough. He's done a lot for the hobby. But God, I'm getting on a tangent right now. So we're going to move on from Ron. I'm going to try and get to Lefty Gomez before I leave for the National. Probably leaving a little over a week from now. But until then, thanks again for watching. I know it's a boring one. But as always, keep collecting.